Hello, friends. It's me, Cynthia, and Marty, and Azalea. She's behind the camera making beverages, making some delicious beverages. Hello, Terry. Hello, Nilda. Hello, Karen. Hello, my friends. We are streaming live from Asheville, North Carolina. And today I have another lucky dip. Last Sunday, we did one and it was very successful. Everybody was happy. I cleared off some space in the studio and made some space for the upcoming Tucson 2026. It's almost upon us in about, what's this day? Well, in almost exactly a month, we'll be going. Probably January 28th, I think, is when I am planning to head out there for the gem and jewelry explosion. It'll be good times. I don't know how many of y'all have gone, but we look forward to it every year. Oh, Wendy. Hello, Wendy. Oh, thank you, daughter.
Perfect cat.
Made me a delightful beverage. I've been annoying the whole family with, some of you might remember the song, I Like Cold Beverages from G Love and the Special Sauce. Annoying the whole family with that. No, it doesn't smell. He doesn't like citrus. All right, friend. Oh, Nancy. Terry says, you were killing me. Nancy. I'm wearing your necklace, Nancy. Nancy sent me these delicious amber. Love it. Healing energy. You know, because amber has healing energy. Usually when I wear it, I put it on the inside of my shirt. But, you know, I don't need that much healing energy today. All right, my friends. Let me talk about what we're going to do. Well, one thing I wanted to talk about is the upcoming events we have. Hello, Debbie. Hello, my friend. We do have a few things happening. Oh, Wendy says, watched last week's episode and very happy your healing went well, Azalea. Yes, we've had a lot. The kids had their surgeries. Max had one on his foot. And, oh, thank you. This is a good color for me. And it's a good stone. It's a good stone for me. What do you think, Marty? He's just interested in the treats right now. Hello, Jeanette. Hello.
Thank you, Wendy. I see you following me and getting some stuff on my Depop, which I appreciate. That's super cool of you. I just opened that up just the other day, and I'm pretty excited about it.
Azalea, do you want to drop a link to your Depop in here and let people know? So Azalea started a Depop shop. If you don't know what that is,
it's like online thrifting almost.
It is. It's online thrifting.
People sell clothes and jewelry and all sorts of stuff.
Whatever. It's the idea is that you're it's like thrifting, you know. So it's not fast fashion. There shouldn't be fast fashion. Kind of like, you know, using, if someone is not using it. And oh, I just got distracted. Look, she put nice frames on everything. So I was always putting up earrings that she's made. And it looks like she put some really good.
Here's a link to our thing that we're showing today, and then here's a link to my thing. It's new. I only have like 13 or 14 listings up right now, but building it up. I'm going to put clothes on there next. Maybe clothes that I have gotten before or clothes that I make.
It's good.
Thanks.
Very good. So we have, so, you know, we took some clothes and different things that we worked on. You know, we carried the asymmetrical wraps, and we actually made some with wool knit that we came across, and those sold pretty well. And what else did we do? Oh, Wendy says those frames around the items looks classy. Yeah, when she pulled it up, it looked really good. It looked really nice. This cat is wondering what's happening. He's like, what's going on, Ma? These cat chocolates, he has to jump down to eat them because for some reason he can't eat them when he's on that stool.
He likes to go and devour it and then private.
So he can growl over it. We have a few items that, and by a few I mean this whole bowl right here, has been added to the website. I didn't realize some of these were not on the website, and I had people emailing for I don't know how long saying, hey, where do I find this? And I said, it's on the website. It's not on the website. So there's a bunch of stuff that's on the website now that, like even our wholesalers were looking, where are these pieces coming from? I haven't seen them before. So that's been pretty good. All right, I'm going to start flipping this around and then we can talk about what's what. So anyway, Tucson coming up, end of the month. And before that, we have Midwinter Market happening mid-month. So that's going to happen. I think it's in the middle of January, right before Tucson. So it's kind of timing is kind of crazy. As you know, we get a lot of people watching during TGB time, and it's pretty epic, and we look forward to it. It's a pretty big deal, and we look to prepare. Usually it's a lot of agonizing, and that's my preparation is the fear. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? So that's coming up mid-month, mid-January, and I'm going to put a post up to let folks say what they're hoping to find in Tucson. It can be a wish list. You don't even know what's going to happen, because sometimes it's all jasper. It's all turquoise. It hasn't been turquoise for many years, but you know what I mean. There's whatever's going to be popular. Like the last few years, rounds were the big thing that you could see miles of rounds, and because people are making a lot of mala necklaces and mala bracelets, and the good part of that means that along with all the basic rounds, they're making rounds with some of the more like fancy stones, which you would never have even seen 10 years ago or even 5 years ago. Oh, hello, Melanie. Hello. Wendy says exciting, and I'm not even going this year. I would love to do a Tucson meet, and maybe we can get organized. I think maybe not this year, maybe next year we can organize it and start like maybe, we did maybe 5 years ago, we had a Tucson meet. And so actually it's longer back because this is almost 2026. So it was actually more like 7 years ago. And that was like photographing and how to just kind of a taste test to go and do the shows. So it's not, some of the shows like Electric Park has a lot of tools. Some people don't want to look at, stone carving tools unless you're in manufacturing. Oh, hello, Connie. My friend Connie. I didn't ask if Connie goes to Tucson. Morphing Designs. Hello. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Wendy says, I very much trust your taste, Cynthia. We have extremely similar taste. I have a certain palette that I love. I love pink and green. I love turquoise. I love amber. I love so many types of gemstones. And let me know in the comments here. You can let me know what you are hoping to get. I'm getting too excited. My thoughts are going faster than my mouth can talk. I am excited to go, and I'm hoping to find. I would love to find more imperial kyanite. That is the kyanite that has the flecks of rainbow. That is one of my favorites. I love it. It's kind of a slow seller. It doesn't fly off, but the people that do appreciate it when they see it in the sun, because sometimes it has to be one of those things where the sun hits it just right, because it can look kind of dark if it's just at a table. You need the light on it to really show. And it's like when you're wearing earrings, it's not gonna be in shadow all the time. You're gonna be under lights for the most part. So that's one of the things I'm hunting for. Oh, hello, Julie. Julie Liston joining us this evening. Unique shapes are always cool, says Wendy. Yes. And Nancy says, yes, pink and green. Agreed. Terry says, we are palette sisters. I would agree with that statement. Palette is one of those things that, it shifts. And I can tell you, I go through stages like this green. I don't usually wear this green all the time. But it's like in the 90s, it's like sage green was my favorite thing in the whole world. And I wore that with teal. That was my favorite thing, the sage green and teal. Now it's like I love teal and pink. Teal and pink all the way. I don't know why, but I just love it. I worked on this. Look at this beetle. I was painting this last night. And it has some of the teal. And if you look really close, there is magenta and orangey pops in there. It looks good. It's good. Kind of balances the palette, I think. Really. Oh, and I painted this because I got made fun of. Azalea and Greg were like, that is the goofiest fish I have ever seen. And so I had to repaint that fish because they were like, why did you paint Marty as a fish? You guys, so I repainted it. It has a little bit better face. This is a ranchu goldfish. If you're wondering why there's a goldfish, some people release goldfish into ponds and they will survive. This is a carp. This is a durable fish. And they are voracious eaters. They will eat whatever they can find. So it works in my game. It works perfectly. Connie, this is a gift from Nancy. Thank you, Nancy. I get a lot of compliments. I wear it. I feel like I can. It has healing energy on it. Hello, Shuri. Hello, hello. Oh, and before I forget, I had we're doing we brought back the giveaways, and the way we were doing it is we go down the comments section at the end of the day, end of the live, count up how many, and Azalea's been doing it where some people get, like, if there are more quotes or more, comments, throws in an extra one and throws that into a comment or a number generator. So it seems to work pretty well. I know she numbers the comments. So we've been doing that way. We've been experimenting with how to get it fair. I don't know. And since a number generator or a comment picker is like $25 extra a month and it's going up, some of these services for content creators is just getting silly. So just to keep in mind, put stuff in the comment section if you would like to win something. It's kind of amorphous at this point, but Jermaine, you're the winner of the last week's, the one that Azalea counted up. I just didn't want to forget. I had a note somewhere here, and I was looking for my notes, and I don't see them. So anyway, I'm going to drop the link to the next Lucky Dip. I'm going to switch that over.
Wait. It's still going to be copied on my default. Let me repaste.
All right. I'm going to flip this camera around. Okay, I'm going to give Marty, he's going to let him bite before. He's going to bite this. Come on, son. You can bite a couple of these. These are those cat chocolates. They're from Fancy Feast, I think. And you figure it out by the weight of the cat. One piece per, how many pounds is it, Marty? Oh, I guess he's not jumping down for that. You have to save some for later. See, he's like, for this.
Look at that side view. Fact.
He hasn't missed too many meals, y'all. Oh, hello, Vera. Hello, Vera. Vera. You doing to that cat? All right, I'm going to flip it.
See how big his head is in my hands? He is perfect.
He's a very patient cat, isn't he? Okay, get ready.
My true love.
Before I flip it, do you want to have anything of yours you want to share of what you've been making?
Like what?
I don't know. What you ever finished?
No, I finished Aiden's sweater, but that's blocking.
What happened here?
Dry.
What happened? They got kind of jostled. Okay, I almost forgot some of this stuff here. This cat's like, where's the rest of the treat? Where is it?
Ready now.
He is so ready for that treat. Let me move this. So look at all this cheddar right here. These are all the pieces that did not have a SKU number.
And some of them just didn't have listings at all.
And they did not have like anything going on. So like they just didn't have a listing or SKU or whatever it was. I don't know what all the difference was. But these guys, let's just take a moment to take a quick look at some of the pieces that we just uploaded. So I didn't know that these were they were listed maybe as a kit at one point or as a pre-order, but they did not have a listing as of until like today, I think. Oh, Carolyn says, I'm joining in on Facebook. Thank you. Thank you, my friends. Jeanette says, I have goldfish in my pond. They are carp, so do live outside. Yeah, I would love a goldfish pond, like more than anything, y'all. I did keep fancy goldfish for a minute. So I'm going to spread these out real quick just to show. Look at all these pieces. This piece is weird. I didn't even know. I forgot this even existed. Greg made this probably 20 years ago. It's kind of the dolphin he made. Oh, I see Clem. Clem says, hi, friends. Storms wiped out our Wi-Fi, but hope this message goes through. Wishing everyone happy and peaceful holidays. Oh, I hate that story. I hate when anything wipes out the Wi-Fi. Okay, I'm spreading these out so y'all can see. This tooth, you know, it's weird. This tooth is one of my best seller at markets. I don't know why, but it is. I'm just going to spread these out and let y'all look. Abby, I hate that story. Abby says, we had them in our pond until the raccoons got them. Listen, raccoons get on my last nerve. And they're the ones we have around here, they do what they want. Some rings. This one's kind of a lunar ring. I am surprised that didn't live on there. But just spreading these out so y'all can see. These are now on the website. This is, in case you're wondering, a salt spoon or herb spoon. Like you can get in there and scrape the end of the jar a little bit on this side with salt on that side or pepper. I have these little tins. They called it a tiffin for Indian spices, and the jars are like, they're actually in those little spice jars about this big. And to get the last of the curry out, I'll use this to dig around the side. Oh, you guys, online health. Oh, that's nice. A neighbor would put in goldfish. I love that story. I love goldfish. I used to get goldfish from a place called East Coast Ranchos, and it was pretty good. I actually got a couple of goldfish that they're like, this one is kind of messed up. Its eye is deformed. If you want it, you can have it for free. And Azalea was like, okay, go take it. And I was like, I don't know if I want to take care of the bio load because you can only have so many fish in a tank. And it was pretty good.
Nom.
There it was. I thought of it exactly at the same moment that you did.
It was Nom Nom. I named that fish.
I forgot.
And
Nom
that was my favorite, my baby. I loved that one so hard. We had a little bit of like the ranchos have the kind of the fluffy cloud faces, and so that one had a little bit of that fluffy cloud growth over its eye. And it ended up living actually, like they were like, hey, that's not going to live for very long, but he ended up living a long time.
Yeah, actually.
I love that fish.
So all these guys are now loaded up onto the website. This is a little tadpole, by the way. Isn't that so cute? And look at this teeny itty bitty miniature frog. This frog jumped into my palm. You give me a what now? Look at my hands.
Give me a what now?
Yeah, look at my hands. I brought some, and there should be right there on the stairway. I was going to put them in the car. Look, the frog jumped into my palm. I was over at the creek by Warren Wilson, and it looked like that, but just picture it dark brown with greenish highlights. And that was the size of the frog that jumped into my palm. And it was so delightful, I had to go make it. And look, it's detailed all the way around. But anyway, it has the hole going right through. Thank you. Can't deal with it. Now what? Give it a little. Stop tormenting that cat.
I just hugged him. He just cried for no reason.
For no reason, she says.
Yeah, he can get a hug once in a while.
Here's my organizing. This is how I organize, y'all. I don't want any more winter storms. I've had enough.
Ooh,
Good.
nice snow.
Good. Hey, we had good weather the last few days. Super good weather. All right, let's look at this. This is a smorgasbord of Tucson treasures over the past few years. What I did was I had a couple platters that had been on my bench for a while, and with works in progress and from the live table, and some, there's a bunch of things in there. So let's take a look at everything that's in here. Well, not everything. Did you put that listing on
Which one?
for this? This is called
Yeah,
the
it should be. Did
Magpie's
you
Treasure.
click paste?
I'm going to drop it again so you can see. So how this is going to work. Y'all will go ahead, and Azalea made a listing. I want to put it in here right now. Melanie says, looks like my organization. Well, sometimes it works. You get it off the table. It's not on the table anymore. Perfect for when I'm going to do game night. I will say I dumped this in there and picked out all of the, little pieces of like this type of thing, little cut pieces of fiber and things that I couldn't get the string out of. I took out stuff like that. And anything that was massive that I knew would not fit in the bowl. But I left some things that are kind of interesting, like these. This is a carved, I can't remember the type of wood, probably basswood, hand carved with butterflies on it. I must have bought this, I don't even know how many years. And look at this. Here's some lamp work. This is a rondelle. I used to make these all the time. I left them in there. They were in a big platter. I left them. Some of them are from my friends. There's a few lamp work in here. Oh, this doesn't need to be in there. So sometimes I'll pick out what's not, like that's a piece of feldspar. That's not even a bead, so that doesn't need to be in there. But for the most part, this is a big smorgasbord. A big smorgasbord. So it's kind of hard to say what's what in here. There might be pieces of ostrich shell that was made into a bead. There could be these guys, the wedding beads from, they're called mala wedding beads. Or not mala. Molly. There it is. It took me a second. I was like, wait. That's not the actual. Oh, here's a dichro bead. My friend made that. That's a good one in here. So you have the potential to get, like, these are retail like $6 each. These handmade glass. So that's pretty good. These guys, you can't get these. This is old watermelon beads. Same with this. Check that out. I just left them in there because I love them. They're over 50 years old. They're trade beads. You all probably know these. They're my favorites. I always get maybe a strand or two. Some antique. That's from Amsterdam a long time ago. They call them the Dutch were making trade beads to send to Africa in the 1700s. It's pretty cool. This is the middle of a conch shell. That's pretty cool. These are from the Philippines. Okay, let me see what else. Did I do it? Did I set that there? All right. There are some cuties I saw earlier. Look at this great big pearl. That's a massive pearl. It's on there. That's the hole. It has a very beautiful water slick look to it. There's some of those wedding beads. There's some, check out this little pumpkin. Isn't that cute? It has a little thing on it, a little leaf. This one is a true blend. These are old quartz that were they called it hand napped because they're using primitive ways to make these beads. They're really old. I got a whole strand of them. And I mixed these with wire wrap and I made earrings so that it was kind of looked like fishing lures a little bit. Oh, and these are old. They call them, what were these? The Bohemian Russian beads. They're black and they have a kind of an iridescent. I got some of these with Candy. We split a strand. Oh, so anyway, I'm going to put in these carved. I got these from my friend Joanne. Some jade. Check that out. Look, these are old jade beads. That's beautiful. They have some kind of design. I can't really tell what it is. I'm going to put my glasses on. Diane says, your websites say they are sold out.
Of what?
This set? Surely not. We just
No.
put it up there. That's maybe
Maybe
try
in the
refreshing
list.
it.
Let me check to make
I
sure.
gotta check it to make
'Cause
sure.
I know that I put the. Yeah, it says we have 34 of them available. So
Yeah,
maybe just
these,
refresh.
listen, I love these. This, I search for these because you've seen these in my treasure necklace. I was kind of like, I had a hard time just throwing these in there. But they're on, I had them in a little, well, in these little custard dishes. And I do these where they're called, they're like Vaseline glass. It's an African trade bead. You can't really get this color anymore. Usually when you see this, well, it's usually this color range, but they're never really all the same. Anyway, I buy them when I see them, but it's been a minute since I've seen them. They're super delightful. Oh, hello, Cecilia. Love the pearl and carved jade. Abby says it says sold out too, Azalea. You might have to give it a check.
I am checking it. I'm looking at it right now.
We're getting feedback.
Well, I can't. Okay. Let
You
me
see
if I
something?
can do this.
Hey. And this, these are from, check this out. This is really cool. I got these from my friend. Now it's like I draw a blank. Kia. There it is. Kia from Truth or Consequences in New Mexico. This is green garnet. I bought a whole strand of these one time. If you look close, it shows that they're just drilled. And it's like the naked.
Okay, you guys, check it now.
Okay, check it again, y'all. Gem grade lepidolite. I saw that just now. Serpentine. This is, looks like, brown moonstone. Okay, what else do I have here? Oh, let's put these in. Yeah, so it's a fantastic price. I just dumped a bunch of those things in here, went through and picked out anything that didn't quite belong as far as like, I tried not to put, something that nobody would want. So there's a little bit of everything in here. These are rough cut pebbles of natural peridot, undyed, uncolored or anything, just really beautiful. I put these in my treasure necklace. I've got a big supply, so probably a whole nother strand that I'm gonna hang on to, but I put the other ones in here. Just moving it. I'm going to Tucson soon, so gotta make space for the new. So that's why I can afford to put this at what's this? This is a little charm, this is antique. Oh no, vintage. I mean, it's a vintage charm. Probably from my friend Jess. That's what that looks like. There's some stuff in here that is from kits that I did a while back. We did these. I think they're little brass beads. Just threw them in. They're part of some kits, and we just put them all in there. There's some silver. I just saw it just now. There was a clasp. I just saw one.
Is it working now, you guys?
Oh yeah, and I take out anything like that. That's like separators. So that was the majority of the time picking, is like looking for anything that's like obviously like a plastic piece that nobody's gonna want. These are really beautiful. It's a good pendant. Look at that rainbow on that labradorite. Just threw that in there. I usually use these for earrings. Oh, hello, Nancy. Morphing Design says, I'm traveling. Cost of the dip. This one is, how much is it? $36. All right, here's some. This is also from my friend Kia. She is not around in the bead business anymore. I'm not sure if she retired a few years ago. This is natural emerald. So I'm going to throw that in there too. Why not, right? I love rough with sparkly. I love that kind of balance between two kinds of stones. They're really beautiful. The light is kind of washing them out, but there's a lot of green in that. It's just, and they're drilled. Kind of kind of the hole goes through. So if you like that and you want to have a little bit of emerald in your life, there's some of this. Okay, here's a good one. Let's see what's in here. Some of this, I don't even know. I just grabbed it. Oh, Cecilia, you got to get it on the website. They're the set. These are $36 each one. There's going to be a few. This is some rainbow moonstone I was saving, and I was going to make earrings with that. We'll just throw those in there too. Aren't those beautiful? It's good size. Super good quality right here. Super good. So there's like a bunch of projects that I'd been in the middle of, and I'll probably never get around to it. So I just dumped them all in here. And I grabbed a bunch of these little bags that had been filled with stuff. And if they were more of a medium size, I just threw them in. So we'll see. This is good. I found this upstairs. I saved these because I love this color, but this was part of a lot sale. These are sapphires. And I got this during the 2020 show. There was like nobody at that show, right? So many people did not go to Tucson. And I managed to get these sapphires. These would have been like a $600 strand. And I got it for so good. I was so happy. But anyway, they're beautiful. I would keep these. And you know what? I kind of like the dragon part of me is like, no one needs to know. No one needs to know about that because I know I set those aside. They're really beautiful. They're cloudy. And that just kind of sweetens the deal because, you know, there's some in here. There's glass. There's old glass. There's old, these carved. I bought these a long time ago. It's carved leaves. I just threw all of them in here. So all the leaves that I have except for, there's probably one or two strands of leaves left. Kind of on the website. Bought them a long time ago. And this is a sapphire right here. Yeah. So I tried to pick out some to show you guys. But look at that. That's a sapphire. And then this was sitting out. And this is from my friend. She lives in Atlanta. She's a glass bead maker. And you know what? I love it. I've got a bunch of, her name's Joanne. It's a different Joanne. But I don't think she's making anymore. But anyway, we'll put that one in there. Because it's just so, it needs to go and live with someone. And look at this. This is some, okay, so here's some more. That's some more Joanne's work. A different Joanne. Joanne was Zakowski. It's her name. If you're looking for the glass bead person. Here's another one of hers. These were in this bowl here. I'm going to just throw it in. You know what this is? I'm going to tell you. This is emerald. I'm just going to dump this whole thing in here. But check out what's in here before I do. Some more of that Bohemian faceted. This was from like Regency, England, but was used to trade with in Africa way back when. Same with that. Little rondelles. When was the last time you saw those? Look at this. This is good times. This is an eye bead. These are very expensive. So if you feel like it, you can Google that and figure out, like, that's a black eye bead. That's me feeling loving to put that in there because, y'all, I for sure do love you. I hoard the living daylights out of stuff like this. Especially these. Azalea put this bowl. She says, what about this? Kind of hurt me a little bit, but that means I know that it's good. Especially this here is probably my favorite thing in there. It's this cloud colored bead that is super delightful. Look at that color. Look at this. Yeah. Moonstone. There's some, yeah, that's a hand carved. This is kind of in pain right now. This is a sapphire that is hand carved. My friend Tawny from Soma Beads or Soma Ink had these made, and I got the one and only strand. I'd asked if they had them. I made earrings. I kept them, but there's one in there. I know I sold those in lots by like 2 or I don't remember if I had them in a lot sale of how many. But anyway, that's going in. Let's take a close look. More. That's a sapphire right there. This is just. I'm like chrysoprase. What is that? Name that stone. Emerald. This is emerald. These two. This is not emerald. Garnet. More garnet. Just throw all that in there. Good times. All right, am I done? Oh, let's see what's in here. I need. That's a random one. I have a bunch of these somewhere. If there's any interest in this, I got these from my friend LaFay many, many years ago. They're from way back from like I want to have to look it up, but it's from Japan. They're glass pearls, but I have to find more of those. This is carnelian. Looks like carnelian. Hand carved smoky quartz. Dumping it in. This is the magpie's nest. All right, let's move this stuff over and let's start scooping it out. It's I priced it to move, priced it to go. This is when it's done, it's done. I just dumped out these projects into this bowl, and I'm making room for Tucson. Ooh, is that Heliodor? A little bit of Heliodor in there. So you never know. A little bit of everything. That there are for sure some sapphires. Great price. All right, let's look at this pearl right here. That's a juicy nugget right there. That's good times. All right. Azalea, this says it's already sold out. I don't know. I think
now people have been buying it.
How
is that possible?
Sheree says I have a whole thing of raw emeralds. Any hints for polishing? Well, check it and check if that's true because we need to start dipping. Go to number 1. Let's begin. Square this out. Let's do it. I'm pricing it to move so I can have some money to not only I got 2 now I have new projects. So we paid for the kids' surgery for Azalea's teeth and Max's toe. So now all we have to pay for is the kitchen renovation and our trip to Tucson. Ooh, this is delicious. What's this?
All right, first one. Debbie Smith.
Debbie, double dip. All right, let's turn this on. Give me one for double dip. Okay, so this is single dip. Is it 50?
50 gram increments.
So we're doing this 50 gram increments.
Again, it's the same way we did it before. It's pretty much exactly the same as we did last time.
Just a little easier. So it's just, you get a lot of, I'm pricing this to sell. If you're wondering, why is it so cheap? Because this was all paid for like a decade ago, some of it. Here's Ruby. It's Ruby, little free flow, little nug. This is juicy. That's sapphire right there. Can you even believe it? You can tell by the what they call the hard polish. Just to get that. That's good. All right. It didn't sell out, did it, Azalea? Sure not. No way.
You guys have to refresh it again.
Yeah. There's some problem.
Is happening, but it's not sold out. I'm trying to fix it in any way I can think of. So you guys got to refresh it again because maybe it had something to do with our locations thing with the shipping because the Shopify is convinced that we have a fulfillment center, which we do not. This is the fulfillment center, the house. And so I had to, when I was shipping packages out, I did not want to go put our home address on it. So I had to make sure it was, you have a scooper.
No, that one's too
you have so many scoops. I thought I gave you a scooper last time.
I want one that's a little bit more.
What happened to the one that was sitting over here? That was a really good one. That was just here. Too much stuff on the table.
Yeah, I like that deeper scoop. That one was too shallow. I carved this. This is just not deep enough. I like a deep scoop.
This one's the closest one to that because the other ones are all shallow stirring cooking spoons. You should have one over there. I swear you do. And we just used the other day. We didn't move it. Let me look here. Here we go.
This is better. Wendy says, cat hair included at no charge.
Yes. Dang. Oh yeah, anybody that had stuff from what was it, Wednesday? You had the last Lucky Dip, I believe. I'm still working on shipping those because we were kind of, I was not able to move stuff around and ship things because we were doing all sorts of moving around in the dining room here where I fill all the orders. So you can expect like all orders to be going out in the next couple days. Oh yeah, and then we won't. I don't think we're going to be going live on this coming Wednesday because Mom and Dad are going to be in Florida.
Well, you're going to try.
I'm not going to go live by myself. I can't do that by myself. I do not have the same as you. With the talk.
Well, we can figure it out, I'm sure.
Or you can just tell people now that we won't be here on Wednesday because you're going to be out of town. Okay, that one was for Debbie Smith. That was a double dip. Next one is Cecilia.
One?
Yes.
Did I fill that too full? I think I filled it too full. Here's another one.
All right.
Oh, Melanie says, I'm going to be in trouble, and I swear I'm a crow. Just got mine. Nancy says, what about using the scoop as the container as the scoop? We were doing that, but then I'd have to shake out everything that was happening.
Next one is for Karen Kelly. Ooh, those big ones on top.
Mm-hmm.
That one's for Karen Kelly.
Fix
Next
that
one
lid.
for Abby Lovett. I like that big chunky one. It reminds me of like when you go to the candy store and they let you scoop it out, like it's like the self-serve with the big buckets and you scoop them and weigh them. It's like candy.
Oh, yeah, just like the candy. Yeah, I would. It looks like Abby got one of my friend Joanne Zakowski's glass beads.
Oh, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky dip.
That's a lucky dip.
All right, next is Carolyn Bishop.
Yeah, and also I don't have to shake it. If I did it more mindfully, then it's a little easier.
Oh, I see one of those big juicy red ones. And that emerald on top. Right in
That's
there.
emerald.
Oh, there's one in there. I think I saw.
Oh, this is a hand carved. This is a hand painted porcelain bead that I got in Bead and Button with what's called vitriol. It's a hand painted porcelain. That's a winner.
Carolyn Bishop. I like that one on top right there, that red one.
Mm-hmm.
Very satisfying. All right, next is Michelle Casa.
I say cat hair alert. Mm.
Michelle Casa.
You got that carved pumpkin,
The pumpkin with the nub.
the little nub on it.
All right, next is Melanie Shiver.
Look how pretty that one is. With that one right there is pretty. This is a raku bead. This is a friend of mine makes these beautiful. Use those in my necklaces. And that's a good old thick piece of emerald right there.
Next is Penny Herdella Double Dip. Here we go. Penny Double Dip.
It's a good big hand carved one. Try not to where the stuff starts to bulge out.
Oh yeah, and anybody that got a dip on like anybody that's getting a dip today and got the crow's nest dip the other day, I'm gonna combine and refund shipping on one of them. I usually do. So yeah, it's a double dip for Penny. Ooh, I like this one. That's pretty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love those particularly.
All right, next is a double dip for Nicole Egan. Fresh out the package.
This is a
I'm
double.
a fan of that one.
This is double dip, you say?
Yes. And this, I like that too. Somebody make this one?
Yeah, I made it.
I like it. And these are like frosted gummies.
Juicy.
There it is.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it looks like we've got one more for Terry. Terry Trice.
We got all this left?
For now.
Well, now. Get that out. It's like, what's this Job's Tears business? Let's see if there's one up there. That's it. All right. Let's see what else is in there. What's happening?
That's for Terry. Heck yeah. You know, everybody gets quiet when the scooping is taking place. We want to hear the beads.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one is good because there's a lot of look. There's still that bluish, purplish
That's
sapphire.
a sapphire, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah. Oh, and this is called Rainbow Obsidian. I didn't notice that. Look at this. Rainbow Obsidian is pretty rare to find with a flash. This is a nice green flash on it. I'm a big fan. Still some more carved jade. Carved labradorite. I see that right there. Look at this big, beautiful pearl. Look at that. That's delicious. Nice coloration. Oh, this is part of a strand. This lapis. Got that a while ago. That was good times. They were kind of a canister shape. Oh, this is not to be in there. That's a Lego piece. That's the time. Sometimes you have to pick those things out. Usually I do all that, and if I see it. All right, what time is it? Almost time. Just about. Is that snowflake obsidian? Yes, there's snowflake obsidian. There is picture jasper. There is some of this is from. This is old Czech glass. You can't get this anymore. Look at that pressed Czech glass. It's kind of like a. I got that a long time ago from Raven's Journey. There's a couple. Oh, I see some more of it. Not pretty. She has a really great eye and had some really beautiful colorways, like samples, you know.
Oh, we got one for Diane McGregor.
Oh, wonderful.
Thank you to everybody who's shown up for us tonight. And last week too. We can do another giveaway. Did you mention that Jermaine won the last one?
Jermaine is the winner of last week's. We scooped the last of that into a pile. We'll do another.
The last of the crow's
nest.
Or the crow's gift.
The crow's gift.
That one had one left over for the giveaway, and that was for Jermaine.
Yeah. So Jermaine won that one. Who will win today? We're getting we're gonna pick from the comments section.
So y'all got a comment, and that's you get a higher likelihood of getting that giveaway. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Azealia usually tries to make it as fair as possible.
Yeah, I don't end up picking the same people over and over again.
Terry, did Terry's? I think we did Terry's already.
We did, yes. This one's for Diane McGregor.
And this one's in like it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh, looks like a lot of big things in there. Wendy says, I was starting to go through GGS withdrawal. Just too busy at work lately.
I like that glass one.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Don't worry, y'all. I'm putting them back. I'm not putting them in my pocket. Sometimes I want to, though. I'm watching Mom do Lucky Dip. I see stuff while she's stirring it.
This one's got that big emerald in there. A lot of good, fun things to play with, y'all. I hope you guys like these.
The magpie nest. I like that. It's just a collection of treasures.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm. I like it. I'm glad this is finding a home. This has been sitting in my room. And
we got another one for Caroline. We can put hers in. She got one a few minutes ago, single, so we can combine that with another one in a big dip.
Okay.
A double dip.
Oh, I love that color of it. It's so rare and hard to find that color.
Who are you scooping right now?
Is this for the Carolyn?
Yeah, that can be the second one for Carolyn.
Oh, Carolyn, lucky time. Look at that one. That's one of my favorites right there, is that big sapphire. Like that cloud color. Right there.
All right. Here's the one you had from earlier, and I'm gonna put that in a big tin and combine it with that one right there.
Here, I'll dump them together.
Here. There's a fresh tin for you to use, and here's hers that was just in there. Oh, now we have a double dip for Nancy. A double dip. Nancy Grenard. Not sure if I'm going to butcher your last name. I'm sorry.
These are rock crystal. Got that at African Village like 25 years ago. Is this a double, you say?
Yes.
Already I can see this is a good one because of that green garnet that was right there. Let's see it so far. What? One of those sapphires? You joking me right now? That's a good one. That one right there. Let's get the next part of this pile. Fun.
Nancy.
Fun to play with, y'all. That's a good one.
All right, next is Julie Liston.
Oh, Julie said, couldn't resist. Love this mix tonight. I'm so
thanks.
glad, everyone. Makes me so happy that these beads are going to get some love. They're going to get some use. They're going to be made into something beautiful. It's going to be epic.
And here's one for, you can scoop that one for Julie.
Keep it good. And be like, I'll just do it this way. You didn't lose anything in there. Shake it. I'm getting too frustrated. It's like close enough. 1 gram.
Yeah,
it's like one bead.
It's fine. I always give it some extra whenever I do the weigh out.
Oh yeah.
Beginning,
This
I
is
always
good
give
right
it
here.
extra.
Like turquoise. Beautiful.
It's a big chunky green one on top. Big chunky green. Satisfying. All right, next we got a double dip for Harriet West. Double dip for Harriet. Fresh out the package.
Some small.
Beads everywhere.
There's some beads everywhere for sure. close enough. Is this double dip?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that one right there. Sapphire.
Harriet West, this is for you.
Yay! So the big eye bead found a home. Double dip.
Double dip.
Listen, y'all, Tucson is going to be off the hook this year.
All the stuff we're gonna find.
It's going to be crazy.
It's gonna be for
It's going to
this
be
purpose
so
right
crazy.
here.
Oh yeah, look at that goodie right there. It's an expensive bead. Look it up. Delicious.
Very nice. All right, that looks like that's the last one for this evening.
All right, if there's any more, y'all let comment or go ahead and get. We have this much left. I think that's probably maybe 7 left. I would estimate that. Wouldn't you say about 7?
Should be 14.
Oh, 14.
I hope that would fill 14. That's what I listed. Hope
Yeah.
my math was right.
I guess we'll find out. What we may do is scoop it. Ooh, look at the sunstone. Yeah, there's quite a bit of good. Look at that.
Yeah, somebody lucky's gonna get this glass one with the glitter in it, and I like that
That's
a lot.
dichro.
I like.
Dichroic. That's made by my friends that are in Hawaii. Mix those. So many flashes in that dip.
It looks like Terry Trice got one more, so we can combine hers real quick into a double dip.
Okay.
We'll get the last little bits here.
Ooh, look at this big old piece of, that's a nice piece of iolite. Delightful. Oh, and this still didn't find out. That's a sapphire right there. That's a good one. A beautiful one. They've been pretty evenly distributed, I think. There's still more of this pretty nice rainbow flash labradorite. Still more of that. That has more pink in it.
Here's Terry's. Go ahead and scoop another one in there for her. She just got a second one.
Y'all don't forget, we're picking from the comments section, so if you want to win the next giveaway for this evening, we're going to take one of these Lucky Dips and give them to one person in the comment section, so get ready. We're not going to announce it today. We do it for the next coming one. Oh yeah, I guess I can pick up these. Put them in there. Kind of fun to stir them, if you can't tell already that it's fun to stir. Get that big pearl. What's that? Moonstone. Nice big, delightful moonstone. An emerald. It's a good one.
And we're done.
All right. If there's any more, we have this left. I think for a few more, if there's any more takers, we can scoop them offline. Oh, this is tourmaline. Look at that. It's a nice tourmaline. This is where I got from my friends when Carter and Avish had their bead store. Cynthia, are you coming to Florida? How did you know I was going to Florida?
I mentioned it a minute ago.
Oh. I see. We are going to Florida. Well, Azalea's not going to go to Florida because she's going to stay home and fill orders. But I'm going to go with Max and Greg. We're going to take a little bit of time off to see my mom, help her take care of some things at the house. Yeah, this is part of that other one, that tourmaline collection. Those all spilled in that thing because they were massive, big tourmalines. I put them in there. Well, they were already. Oh, and look at this. Some of those little gooseberries. An orbicular jasper. Delicious. I tell you, I like going through these beads. Oh, and here's more of that tourmaline. See, the fun thing about that tourmaline is they call it bicolor because you get both the yellow, that one's practically split down the middle with the gold green and then the pink on the other side. And they have massive holes. I love those beads. Some serpentine. This is serpentine right here. Where'd it go? Oh, I just saw it. Anyway. Pink opal. I just saw pink opal. A lot of pink opal. These weird chunks that look like that is ruby zoisite, ruby and zoisite. Kind of like it kind of has a weird waxy glow to it. Kind of interesting. Yeah, this big one is a crystal, a quartz or a amethyst crystal with titanium coating. Isn't that fun? I got a big strand of those a few years ago, and I thought they just looked good. And I also liked how big the holes were, Wendy.
She said that like once or twice, and now it's a whole thing.
Now it's a thing. I'm never going to be able to stop doing that. Some good pearls. That's a good one right there. That little one, it has like a little alien shape. That was a fun strand. I got those from Top Pearls years ago. They were all kind of like little banner pieces. So delightful. All right, I'm going to flip this around. Oh, Nilda says, everyone give a thumbs up. Thank you. I would appreciate that. Oh, Melanie says, come to Pensacola. Oh, I love that. Yeah, there's lots of pearls in here. Well, actually, look at this one. This is kind of interesting. This is a agate piece, but look at the patterning on it. They call this Botswana agate. Isn't that pretty? That's natural. It's natural. It's supernatural. All right, I'm going to put this stuff in a container, and hopefully I'll sell the rest of it. So I'm going to have a list for going. Maybe add more to it and see what happens so that we have some cash for our two projects now, Kitchen Reno and Tucson. So we're getting ready to go to Tucson in about a month. If there's anything particular you're looking for, we'll make a wish list and
put it in the group.
Yeah,
see it in the group, and you can tag us. At least you can tag me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, look, there's more of that pink tourmaline. It's beautiful. That was probably half a strand that was in this. Yeah, look for it in your dip because there was more than one piece. It's fun to go like this, you guys, in case you didn't know. Or this is fun. This is fun too. Oh, hey, I bet that looks like a bead Donna made right there. Right there. That Boro, that looks like a Donna Boro bead. That's nice of me to put that in there. There's a piece of emerald. Love emerald. Ooh, look at this one. I didn't notice this before. This is red tiger eye. It's natural. I know it doesn't seem natural, but I got rough. I didn't get rough, but I bought some red rough tiger eye. It looks like that. What's this? A type of jasper. It's a type of jasper. There's that beautiful sapphire. So there's still a lot left in this bowl. Pretty good. Oh, and then this. Doesn't look like this found a home. This is that sapphire. That cloud sapphire. Look at the juiciness of that piece. The other one looks like I don't see it in there. So that one has found a home. But there's one more in there. So there's still a lot of goodie left. Carved quartz. Like a melon. Silverite, says Melanie. Sherry says, I love the whole treasure hunt. You know, I do too. I am a fan of the treasure hunt. As you all know, I love a good estate sale. Ooh, this is pre-night. Or what's called Why did I have brain freeze? Green amethyst. No, Praisiolite. Pre-night. I was looking at this. This is pre-night. Pre-night and serpentine have a similar look. Kind of cloudy, but this is green amethyst. I remember because I have these separated on another tray. This is probably previous projects got thrown together. It's fine. I was making earrings with this. They look good with a pink stone. Like these together. I think that looks pretty good. These are like little planets. That pink opal. Delightful. Pink opal, rhodophrosite. There's some rhodophrosite. I see it. This is rhodophrosite. The pink opal is more translucent, ballet pink. All right, I'm going to. Wendy says, can I just come over and stir sometime? Of course. Of course. All right, I'm going to flip this around, my friends.
The designated mixer.
The mixing time. Wendy can come over and mix. Someone knows it's almost time. Someone knows it's almost time to do the thing.
Look at him getting comfortable in where he can see it. He is so ultra cute.
Baby. Let's see. He loves these cat chocolates. Baby, you want a cat chocolate? Let's see if he wants it.
Of course he does.
Of course he does.
Right out of your fingers. Never seen a cat that'll eat right out of your fingers like that.
Yeah, he does. He's not afraid. He doesn't have any fear.
So
No fear.
Cute.
So cute. You guys think this fish looks like my cat?
It did. It did. It do right now.
Compare the face. Look like him? I think it does. Oh, Wendy says, please let Joanne know I said hope she has happy holidays. Joanne's in New York having happy holidays. Oh, thank you, Wendy. These are from Peeps or Peepers. What is this called? Peeps? What are these called, Azalea?
I don't know.
Peepers. You get them at Whole Foods.
I wasn't with you with that.
Oh, anyway, you can get these at Whole Foods. And I buy them because I misplace my stuff all the time with glasses, and I sit on them. I've got a pile of broken glasses I need to fix. They end up getting loose. All right, my friends, thank you so much for tuning in and joining us and supporting our small business. When I say I really appreciate it, have no doubt that I super appreciate it. Y'all are keeping the lights on, keeping this cat fed, you keeping these guys in their surgeries. It is
all our
most
surgeries.
appreciated. Most appreciated.
Thank you, guys.
So, what's Terry saying? No, because I said Whole Foods. Is Whole Foods in the no section? Cool. Why no, Terry? It must be Whole Foods. That's the only thing I can think of. Or that I got Peepers. Or Peepers. Or that I sit on my glasses. I'm always sitting on my glasses. They're on my head and they fall off. Thank you all so much. We will be picking from this comment section. I made a little extra of this so I could put together a small little snack size serving. And yeah, stay tuned. We will do something fun on Wednesday. I'm not really sure what yet. Do you have any ideas?
You guys, you're not going to be here.
Azalea does not want me to do the live.
Well, you're not going to be here. You're going to be in Florida.
I'm going to be in Florida, but I'm going to try and I want to go, but Azalea doesn't. We don't have.
You're leaving on Tuesday.
It's hard for us, because the laptop.
You can take the laptop.
That's the issue. Then. All right, my friends. We will see you soon.
Maybe on Sunday. Make our lives just a little bit easier.
Good girl. Okay, so all right, we'll talk about it because I don't like to break. I don't like to break the ritual.
Yeah, but you're going to be gone.
Don't like to break the ritual.
Be gone.
It's like part of my. I don't know what my thing is. What's my problem, y'all? Like when I have a pattern, I don't like to break the pattern.
You'll
I don't
okay.
like change.
We've done it before. It'll be fine.
When he says safe travels and no worries, it's always making me anxious. All right, my friends, I will see you soon. We will talk about it and figure out what's what. All right, good night, my friends. Marty, say bye. Marty.
He's sleeping now.
Marty. Say goodnight. You have cat chocolates here. You didn't even eat them. You say goodnight. All right, my friends. Here he goes. He's going to have one more. and say goodnight to my cat. That's a good boy. Wendy said it's called ADHD. Oh, I don't have that. You should have seen Azalea's face though. That was the face of disapproval. All right. We love you out there, y'all. And we hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Okay, good night, friends.
Good night, everyone.